Brown joins live from Rancho Marietta with a look at life on the range.
Good morning. So we're going to explain why it's being protected by the Rangeland Trust, but I want to give you an idea just so you can see 13,000 acres, but just right off in the distance, there are those houses over there. And if developers had their way, there would be no land like this because they would want to develop everything because money, 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 money. And so we don't want that to happen, okay? We need to be able to keep the land like this. And so what is the future for Vleck Ranch? Obviously, we've talked about your beef being in some of these great restaurants here locally. And if this wasn't protected, what could happen?
Well, there's really two options. One, it's sold for development. The other option, which is the option we want to do, is we sell conservation easements, which is really selling environmental credits and allow this business to be able to stay in perpetuity, and importantly, allow the land to stay here in perpetuity, which means forever.
Because 13,000 acres, I mean, that's a pretty penny that you could sell this for to developers, but you don't want to do that because you want to keep this land here.
Absolutely. And what our hope is to be able to continue to be Sacramento's backyard. We have Sac Metro fire trains here, CAL FIRE, Highway Patrol, Sac Metro. They all train here to protect our community. It's part of what we do. We have the Girl Scouts here, Boy Scouts here. We have recreational events. And importantly, we're 5% of Sacramento's backyard.
Wow.
I mean, we want to be able to keep this. We've got a great opportunity. We're working with Sacramento County right now. They want to acquire some of the environmental easements. We're also in discussions with Elk Grove. It's been great. It's an opportunity for this region to be able to protect important land and for also to be able to help keep lands that are operating as a commercial business. We're able to provide the great foods. Again, we've mentioned some of the wonderful restaurants we're in. Yeah. It's a family business. We have employees that have worked for us for almost 40 years. We want to be able to keep that going. Not many 160-year-old business in Sacramento, and we'd love to hit 250.
Yeah, 1856 is when they were started, you guys. And so, Nina, what do you guys do with the Rangeland Trust?
The California Rangeland Trust, we turned 20 this year. We work with landowners all over the state of California to help them conserve their ranches for future generations. Almost 320,000 acres to date, and you can see the Vleck Ranch, the open space that is being conserved by their progressive stewardship, the wildlife habitat, the clean water and air, and the local food supply.
Yeah, we got to be able to have places like that. And you know, if we don't do stuff like this, a lot of businesses think about moving their business to some place like Texas or something where land is a lot cheaper. Anybody who's bought a home in California knows. Cody, I know you were talking about how cool Stan is.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's so busy. But I was like, look, Stan, this poor man, okay, I'm like, we're going to dinner, you and your wife, we're all hanging out. He's like, well, I'm very busy. I'm like, I don't care. Put this on the calendar. This man is amazing.
He really is.
Amazing. He helped with getting the arena here. He has this ranch. He went to Cal Poly. He has 2 daughters, 17 and 12. I'm learning everything about him. Everything. Cody, he's my new best friend.
I know. He's a fascinating guy.
He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be my new best friend, but he is.
Too late.
Cabby's best friend. And so, again, would love to have you come out to our ranching operations and try our meat, Snake River Farms. Go to our wonderful restaurants in Sacramento. The restaurateurs like Patrick Mulvaney and many of the others do a great job for our region.
Yeah, we're really showing you farm to fork here, too, because we're literally on the farm.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah. Son that's in Cal Poly.
Oh, your son. I'm sorry,
Which is great. Which is great. No.
Oh no, now I'm getting it wrong.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much. But it's okay. You're making a new friend. It's all right. We often do a lot.